Transformers, more than meets the eye.
Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm Callie, this is Callie's Collectible Reviews, and today I am going to take a look at the Hasbro Transformers War for Cybertron Trilogy Spoiler Pack from Netflix. In this pack you get already spoilers. You get Megatron and Skelivorie. I'm going to jump into the review station and take a closer look at these figures, and I shall see you very shortly. Okay, so here we are, and here is everything you get in this pack. Here is the box itself. It says, oh, there goes Skelivorie. It doesn't say that. It says spoilers inside. Nice little Energon glow thing coming through there. Picture of Megatron there, pretty much showing you what you get. Again, spoilers inside. The one cool thing I do like about this packaging, I have to put it down over there for now. Just raise it back up a little bit. There we go. The one thing about this packaging that is really cool is it's done like an ammo case. So you have to kind of open it from the side. Don't know how well you're going to see that in camera, but there you go. And then all your bits and pieces are in here. Close that back up and get it out of the way. And no, I'm not throwing that box. I keep that box. It's a nice box. Right. Back onto what you actually get in the box. You get Skelivorie, which is a recolored fossilizer. I can't remember which one it originally was. Tilt the camera back down a bit. Stay. Good camera. It comes with black Play-Doh for whatever reason. I don't know what this is meant to represent. I've watched the show. This kind of stuff never shows up. But your blast effects and the 2 seconds. I'm so sorry, somebody was knocking at my door. Right, the black Play-Doh actually contains the blast effects that you see on him and the Allspark. Tiny little thing. I don't know how well my camera's going to focus on this, seeing as I'm going to go over accessories in a second. Anyway, I'll start with this one. Little symbols and stuff on it. A couple of little holes for plugging it onto things or making it look like, you know, certain characters are holding it and things like that. All in all, nice little piece. Same with the effects pieces. They look like he's, you know, getting shot or blasted or something. But they literally just pop on by these little holes on the back. Done in like a blue plastic with like a pearlescent paint job to them. Quite nice. You get 2 of those. That's about it, accessory-wise, apart from stuff that's already integrated into the figures, but I will show that off as I'm reviewing them. Have a quick look first at Skelivorie in purple translucent dinosaur, and as you can see, purple is my colour. So I automatically love this. It's just a standard dino skeleton, a little bit of articulation, the tail goes up, the little arms are on ball joints. That's about it. Legs, you've got all sorts of joints to work with. You've technically got double jointed knees there. You've got swivel there. You've got a hinge joint here on the feet. The head, unfortunately, doesn't come all the way forward, so you can get it in like raptor mode, but you can get a good, if you mess with the joints enough, you can get a good dino roaring triumphantly kind of look going on. But that's about it. But, you know, pretty good inclusion. You know, you buy 2 figures, one of them's this guy, I mean, you're not really going to complain. But the main event, and the reason why I bought the pack, is for Lord Megatron himself, in his tank mode. If you've not seen it, spoiler, big spoiler right there. But this is a recolor of Megatron that's previously come out. I think it is absolutely amazing. The paint job, I mean, the figure's decent enough on its own, but the paint job just, wow. It makes it a lot more show accurate. Got the big old cannon going on there, look. Tank treads do actually have like little rolling wheels. He is literally just, oh, there goes the Matrix. He's literally just hanging out down there. You can kind of see how that works. This joint I will explain once I get transformation done and out of the way, but oh my god. So there you go. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to, through the power of editing, I'm going to jump straight to robot mode, because these figures have been out for a while. Loads of people have covered them. Loads of people have done, you know, transformational instruction videos. I'm not here for that. I'm just here to show off the figures in their different formats. You know, whether it's in vehicle mode, weapon mode, robot mode, whatever. I'm just going to do that. So bear with me 5 minutes and I will be back to show you these figures in robot modes. And I'm back. Right, so here they are in their robot modes. These are all the bits that come with Megatron. These were on the tank mode. Obviously, this is his cannon. Now, what you can do with this that's really cool is you separate the two. Come on, separate. There we go. Now, this looks more like traditional Megatron blaster. Take this, and you just plug it onto his forearm. There's a girt hole right there. You just plug that in, and there you go. You have a much more G1 looking Megatron. Now what you can do with this little piece, that's a blaster, it looks a bit sniper rifle-esque, but what you can do with this is you split this bit, flip it round, and it'll go into little tabs on the sides. Plug it all up together, and then you've got a sword, which the G1 figure I think actually came with this kind of sword. So there you go. There's that. Obviously we got the blast effects. We'll take a quick look at the Matrix because I didn't really check it out last time. I'll show how this fits on the figure. But there you go. There's the Matrix of leadership. Nothing on the underside. Nice blue metallic paint right there though. But anyway, quick look at Skelivorie up close in robot mode. I love this little head sculpt. Like, it's a proper creepy robotic face, but you can also have a creepy skull face. I mean, the translucent plastic they've used for this figure is absolutely amazing. There's a Predacon symbol on its chest. But absolutely amazing. Articulation on this guy. Oh, wait, sorry, there's the dino head at the back. Articulation on this guy. Now, because this guy is what they call a fossilizer or, you know, weaponizer or whatever, there are multiple joints all over the place because this guy can become body armor, he can become weaponry, he can become all sorts of bits and pieces to throw on your existing Transformers. So there's a lot of joints to work with. Head is, you can get some up and down motion. It does turn, but the joint is really, really stiff on mine, so not too much there. Arms, up and down, backwards and forwards. You've got kind of a rotation here, but it's a part of another mode. You've got joints here with rotation as well. These actually rotate lower than the rest of it. See, look, you can do it on that side. Some of the joints are stiffer than others. Legs can go that far forward, all the way back, and do more than the full splits. So that's that guy. It's kind of gimmicky, but it's part of the fun of Transformers is, you know, playability. So I get it. I get what these are for. They're more aimed at kids. He does come with a weapon, the end of his tail. You're supposed to use it as a sword, I think. It only goes here. Plug it in right there. And there you go. It's got a sword club thingy to whack people with. It's going to run around and hit you with its bone. So, yeah, that is Skelivorie. Stand up, please. There we go. Now, Megatron. Oh, excuse me. Let's get a nice, good look at that head sculpt. That is just... I don't know how well you're going to see it. Let me just turn my light on for a second. There we go. The red in those eyes, just look how stunning that looks. Turn that off. There we go. But I love the paintwork. The faded Decepticon symbol, the bullet holes, the scratches, the splatter work, the different shades of grey plastics and silvers they've used on the paint job on this is just absolutely stunning. A decent update to a Gen 1 Megatron, in my opinion. It's 80s aesthetic with 2000s sculpting technology. Just absolutely amazing. Now, for the accessories for this guy, we'll get the matrix on his chest first because it can be a little bit tricky to do. Because right on the back of the figure, I don't know how well it's going to come across. Let me get my light on again. You see, right here where my thumbnail is, either side there's like little clips. You need to get those, look at these, threaded into there. So you kind of have to hook one, reach round and hook the other without knocking the first one out of place. And then there's more hooks underneath his arms. Don't know how well you're going to see that. Right there, look, little gaps. You want to get this hooked over those. And trust me, it is much easier said than done. There we go. Bugger, it's not going to go on. Hold on a minute, I'll be back in a second. And we're back. Boom, got it on. There we go. Turn my light off. There we go, got it on him. For the sword, you just pop it in his hand. Like so. So we can, you know, chop, 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 chop people up. Or you can, if I can get it out of his hand now. There we go. You can put it on his arm like a giant arm blade, if you so want to. But I prefer to have him carrying it like a sword, like it's meant to be, because it's a sword. Pop that back in his hand. There we go. I will pose these guys in a minute, and I will do some comparisons with other Transformers. For now, let's plug these in. There we go. There's one blast effect attached. And the other. I think I may have had these the other way around last time. But there you go. He's been shot in the shoulder and in the leg. So there you go. Can't get that ankle joint to lock back in for some reason. Never mind. I'll sort it later. But anyway. There he is, in all his glory, Lord Megatron. You can pose this guy pretty damn well. I mean, he's got hinge joints at the shoulder, so you get outward, full 360. You get rotation at the elbow. You get a single joint at the elbow, though. But with that, you can rotate and bring him out to doing a blasting pose. The wrists, unfortunately, there's no rotation. It's just in and out, and that is due to transformation. Same both sides. Legs can go this far forward, that far back. Do the full splits. You've got thigh rotation there. And 90 degrees of bend for knee. Now, the feet They do have articulation points, but as you can hear, that one snaps in and out of place, so you get the ankle tilt. But it locks back into place. This one is supposed to lock back in place, but it doesn't want to for whatever reason. So that's how you get your ankle tilt there. You don't really get much backwards and forwards with these feet, so it's good that we've got an ankle tilt at least. We do have wrist rotation. I can't get my word out today. Wrist rotation. Sound like Jonathan Wath. Yeah, you get wrist rotation there, and the head is on a ball joint, so we can look up a bit. Down, if you use this weird joint here, you can get him looking down quite a bit, but not much. And you get your rotational side to side. You don't get much in the way of tilt on the head, unfortunately. So there you go. Oh, and I've just knocked the blast effect off. But there is Skelivorie and Megatron. Put this back on. Oh, fucking do it in a minute. Right. I'm going to do some comparisons now, so bear with me 2 seconds. Okay, so here's how he scales with Optimus Prime from the Earthrise line. Here's Megatron scaled with his future self, the Kingdom Deluxe, I think no, it's not Deluxe class, Leader class, Galvatron. And here they both are with the Commander class, Rodimus Prime. Okay then, so that was my review of the Netflix Spoiler 2-pack from the Transformers War for Cybertron line. All in all, I'm using a blast effect from Rodimus Prime. But all in all, pretty good figures. I definitely say that if you've got this version of the Megatron already, probably give it a miss. It's just a repaint. It is just straight up like, you know, same figure, new coat of paint. The added little extras you get with it, like the blast effects, the Allspark, the chest harness, unless you like really die hard, you need these bits to complete your collection, get it. If not, maybe give it a pass. I picked it up personally because I didn't have Megatron in my collection. I know, shock horror. But I just found that if I was going to get one, it would have to be a special one. And I tried to get the cel-shaded one, couldn't get it anywhere. I seen this one in Smith's in Tamworth, and I was like, hell yeah, I'm picking that up at that price. The Skelivorie, it's a weaponizer. I'm not a big fan, but it is a funky little figure. It's a purple translucent dinosaur. Of course, I'm going to fall in love with it. Ratings out of 10 for both, because it's one package. I'm going to go with an 8, a generous 8, just because this is the first time I've messed with this figure. So there are a couple of things that niggle me. Transformation joints, some of them are stupidly stiff. But other than that, awesome, awesome figures. Right. That's my review done and finished then. So thank you all for watching. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, click the bell, all that good stuff that you do here on YouTube. And I shall see you in my next review, where I will possibly be jumping forward in Megatron's timeline. Bye for now.
Transformers, more than meets